Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the final game, and how fitting that we would end this entire thing on not Scrap Station, Scrap Station. Holy shit, and it's the only time we've been here today. I'm quite impressed that it took this long, but Frozen Temple has been by far the most popular map of the eve.
Yep.
Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yeah.
Hit me up with the sound of Ben Hurdy-Dur.
Dirty.
Up in the top left of Totally Not Scrap Station, Scrap Station, we have the Red Terran General OD, and in the bottom left we have Mestat, the dank Mestat, that is the blue Terran. Now, in the over the course of the last match, we did get enough or submissions, I should say, for the JORD giveaway that I'll be able to tell the story. We'll wait and see if this game may be a good one, and then we'll decide if I'm going to talk over it because it's shit, or wait until the end and talk about it afterwards. We'll figure that all out. But so far, I'm not seeing any moves that resemble cheese.
No, not yet. Unless it's... Well, this guy's opening up 2 racks, which still is fairly standard. Nothing here so far, Adam.
No.
Nothing here so far.
Not a hell of a lot. Not a hell of a lot going on. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, and if there's still nothing happening...
We're going to story time.
We're going straight to story time. Don't ask me why I chose that time. It's just arbitrary.
Works for me. I'm just trying not to speak. I'm gonna be honest with you. My throat right now.
The voice is shot after last night's festivities.
Well, I don't even think it's that. And then in fact, I think like there's probably like 4 games where I was like power casting, and I was like kind of fucking really. Like,
that'll get you.
I think it's gonna fuck me, bro.
It'll sneak up on you.
Been doing it for 6 hours now, so.
It'll sneak up on you.
But I'm enjoying it. I enjoy these events. They're always fun. Shoutouts again to our sponsors, Chairs4Gaming and JORD, and thanks to everybody that submitted games. Doesn't matter, even if they were pretty bad today, we managed to kind of put a LAGTV twist on it, and we've had probably, what, 3 or 4 games, 2 of which were really, 3 of which were really good.
No, I'm very happy with those 3 games.
And 3 for 18 or 19 for really good games, and then probably like 3 or 4 decent games.
For us, that's a high percentage.
I think so. I think so.
That Reaper might get away with its life, hard to say. Looks like he will. As it's Reaper on Reaper, or not.
Oh, rip. Rip.
Didn't want to run any further.
Well, there it is, and we have officially reached the 2-minute 30-second mark, and we have got nothing but Reaper opening.
All right, well, story time it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, this happened coincidentally in the same year, I believe, although it could have been. No, you know what? It was the year following. So we managed to do a story at the time that was a year apart each and every time. We were hanging out, and there were a lot of us that night. In fact, there was myself, Jeff, Cameron, Courtney, Adam, Adam, who, not me, but another guy. Different Adam. Brian was there. Pretty much the whole gang was there. And we were just hanging out. We had played a bunch of stuff in the evening, and it was, I don't know, somewhere around 11, 12 o'clock at night at this point. And we were up at a place, like a hardware store that was nearby our street. And we were hanging out in the prefabricated sheds. There was one that was open, and we were just hanging out in the shed and talking and hanging out or whatever, just chilling. And at some point, because it was pitch black, we didn't see it before, in a corner of the shed there was a bottle. Like a 2-liter pop bottle. And somebody like noticed it and picked it up and brought it over. Like, the fuck is this pop just doing here? It doesn't make any sense. And when we opened it, because it was full, like to the top, it was full. We thought, did we just literally find a random full pop bottle in there? But the seal was broken, so we opened it up. And somebody took a whiff, and sure enough, it was pure gasoline. The whole 2-liter pop bottle was full of gasoline. So at that point, we had decided, we looked around at each other and just, you know, telepathically, we all knew what was going to happen next. We headed over to an area that was called the Pit. which is like a would-be housing development area that never actually got developed. It was clear-cut and whatnot. Nature had only partially reclaimed this area to a degree, and it was, you know, close by to where we live. So we went down into the pit with our newly found bottle of gasoline, and we started collecting wood to make a ridiculously large fire with 2 liters of gasoline. So we put a bunch of wood together. We started collecting the shit, and we got it into a little bit of a pile. And Adam, the other Adam, poured some gasoline on the sticks, and we lit that on fire, and it went up real quick, as you might imagine. So we're having this nice fire, and we're just hanging out. Nobody was bothering us. We were doing our thing. Wow, that game was shit.
That was just so bad, dude.
It was so bad.
So bad.
So we're just hanging out. You know, now we've got a fire. So now we're hanging out and talking with our fire. And at some point, Adam, the other Adam, got real bored. Apparently talking and just chilling wasn't enough for Adam. So he goes over and he finds the bottle of gasoline. And he was like, hey guys, I've got an idea. I'm going to write my name with the gasoline and then light it on fire, and it will be, you know, Adam in on fire. That would look fucking awesome. And at first everybody was like, yes, like a board meeting at EA or something when somebody mentions coming out with $4,000 worth of DLC for a shit game. Just, yes, it's a great idea, do it. We should, yes, absolutely, get that man a raise. Like, that's basically how we responded, because we thought that he was going to, like, go over and write his name and then, like, take a stick that was on fire from the bonfire, which was a sizable fire, and go over and light his name on fire afterwards. But no, that wasn't his plan. He wasn't smart enough for that. So he walks over with the 2-liter of gasoline, and I'm watching this happen, and everybody else is like talking and going on. I'm watching this happen, and I'm putting it together. What events were about to unfold? He walks over to the fire and he starts to tip the bottle over to squeeze it at the fucking fire to draw his name out of the fire as it's burning. Oh, so I don't know how many of you have played with fire and gasoline before, but essentially
It travels.
and it travels fast.
Almost instantaneously.
So he starts to try and draw his name in fire. He only gets like a quarter of the way into the first A. Didn't even get that fucking far in. The fire rockets, and you hear that fucking noise as the fire is shooting out from the bonfire up this trail of gasoline, because he's trying to squeeze the gasoline out of the bottle fast. And all that happens is he soaks himself in gasoline. The fire trails up into the bottle. Bottle explodes because there's nowhere for it to fucking go. It's a bottle of gasoline, so it just blows up. Gasoline and fire fucking cover this guy from the waist down, specifically on one leg, real bad, from the knee down on one side. At which point everybody perks up because we had been talking and everything, and we hear this explosion happen nearby, and we turn over, and Adam is literally looking like a stuntman out of a fucking Jackie Chan movie. Motherfucker lit up. It's pitch black outside, so it's just this guy's on a pyre like he's a monk trying to fucking peacefully protest and like self-immolate. So he's got his fucking leg up. He's screaming like a banshee right now, as anybody would if they were doused in gasoline and on fire. So he's screaming his heart out right now. And everybody's like, oh my god, we're all in shock. We don't know how to fucking handle the situation. But behind us, where the fire was, there was like a 10-foot deep pond. And we're all like, just fucking go into the water. Like, he's like not even 15 feet from this thing. Just run into the water, jump in the fucking pond, go. Because he's like, this has been like 5 seconds now, he's on fire. Fire doesn't take very long to fuck you up. So 5 seconds is an eternity. And he's just running around, and he doesn't know how to respond. Like, there's 7 of us yelling at him to do this, and his next move is not to stop, drop, and roll, not to run to the fucking pond. There was even a puddle next to him. He didn't even fucking do that. He just ran in circles for upwards of like 10 to 12 seconds before he finally laid down on the ground, and everybody started stomping him to death to try and put the fire out. That took longer than it probably should have. So he's on the ground and we're all fucking, there's like 7 of us and we're fucking stomping this guy in the legs, which wouldn't feel good if you weren't on fire. We're stomping the shit out of him to try and put the fire out. We finally get the fire put out. His pants are like gone. There's no pant left to the left leg at all. He's fucking burnt, singed marks all over the fucking place. It smelled odd, to say the least. And he's like, he's calmed down a bit. He's beat up because he just got fucking stomped by a gang, essentially. We pick him up and we carry him back over to our street to sit him down on the curb underneath like a fucking light that we can actually see the damage. We get him over there, we take a look, and sure enough, his leg is fucked. First of all, he has no eyebrows. Was the first thing you see, you look at the guy, his eyebrows and eyelashes, gone.
Rip.
Nothing. Looked like Mr. Clean that took one too many hits of bath salts and he pulled out all the hair out of his face. His leg, from like the fucking knee down, is scorched. There's no hair. His skin is like half melted. He got some bad fucking burns. Something fierce. Other leg had some minor burning as well. He had some burning on his chest and stomach a bit. It smelled a bit of, no joke, it kind of smelled like bacon. I wish that was just hyperbole for the sake of the story, but it kind of smelled like bacon. He was in shock at the time, so he wasn't really feeling too much pain. And we were like, dude, we need to get you to a hospital or something. He was like, no, I'm just going to go home. And we couldn't convince him otherwise. So he literally just got up. It was like 12 o'clock in the morning at this point, maybe 1. And he just gets up and he starts walking home. We didn't see him for like another 3 months. They had taken him to the hospital. He had like beyond 2nd-degree burns, pushing 3rd-degree burns on his legs. His eyebrows eventually grew back. But I think his mom just told him to never hang out with us again because after that day,
anyway?
probably dead. I mean, I feel like if you're crazy enough to try something like writing your name in gasoline starting from the source of fire, that you've probably decided to do something else equally crazy at some point. But I have no idea. But we didn't see him much after that. I'm pretty sure his mom was like, you don't hang out with those kids anymore. Despite the fact that he was the one who did it all himself. So there you go. Great story to
end a great
day of casting.
Yes. One last huge shout-outs to our sponsors, Chairs4Gaming. At any time you guys want to pick up a chair, go check out what they have. You have to be in Canada or the U.S. $20 off, promo code MaximusBlack. And, of course, JORD wood watches. So make sure to go and check them out as well. The giveaways, if you haven't already signed up, now is your chance to do it. I'm about to do a giveaway here on stream. And, yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody that tuned in.
Thank you very much.
If you're watching this on stream right now, we're not going anywhere quite yet. We're going to be giving away something, and then we'll chat. So if you're watching this on YouTube, though, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.